Hey there guys, Darkman, welcome back for some more Dokkan Battle. We're doing something slightly different for my channel, just because I never do any kind of showcases of any kind. But I'll go after the intro. What? Oh, he's on the rotation. Right, I forgot. For a second there, I was like, why isn't he here? And then I was like, oh right, he has to be on rotation. Both Majin Vegetas are on the next rotation. But what I was gonna say was, normally I don't do any kind of showcases, but dude, I got Vegeta to 90% just off of tickets alone. So I was like, I kind of want to do a couple videos, just with his team in general. So I'm running the Vegeta family Gifted Warriors setup pretty much. I mean, I guess you could count the Trunks as Majin Vegeta, but he's mostly just here for the Vegeta family, you know? 6 million? Turn 1? Oh, he does have support. He does have support, okay. I was gonna say, holy crap, usually he's at 4.5, almost 5 million turn 1. But that was insane, dude. Okay, dude. And the friend is at 55%. I think he has some equips on. Does he not? Okay, he does. A level 5 attack and a crit. Now, my Vegeta does have some equips. Level 5 defense, level 3 to crit, and then a combo plus evasion. So yeah. Let's just see how hard he hits. He doesn't have a lot of his stuff activated. It sucks that the other Vegeta, the main one I want to link up with him, just isn't on this team. But you know what? Let's go. Oh, dude, 6 orbs, so he's gonna have his full damage reduction. Okay. He might be... The guy that we're fighting might be dead here. Is this Bardock? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see what he gets. 3.1. That's not very good. I was expecting around a 5 million attack stat. Not, I didn't check their defenses. I do need to do that. I'm gonna do it on this rotation. Also, it's good that he's already transformed, so as soon as we get him on rotation with the other guy, we'll have all of their links pretty much. What's their starting defenses? 130,000. See, this is the one part where I'm like, I wish Vegeta got his 10% per key sphere before needing to launch the super attack. Just because, it would make him so much better. Just defensively, I mean. And that's mostly what he's here for, you know? And 1.6 for this guy, it's not the worst. He does greatly raise, but, the hard part is, you don't really have, a front slot unit, you know, on this team. Which is something that, most teams struggle with, honestly. So let's just go like this, and then like this. Oh, but it's still so good. 4.1 million. Yeah, this Vegeta's damage, especially compared to the Goku, the GT Goku, is pretty lacking, dude. 6.1 without support. Oh, dude. Holy crap, it makes this Vegeta really good, though. Over 200k defense, 6.1k, has the ability to counter. It's pretty solid. And I didn't really pay too much attention to this Vegeta just because he's only here to make the other Vegeta look good. What links do we got active here? Super Saiyan Royal Lineage. Okay, so they all pretty much share the same stuff, but these two share a few more. What's Vegeta at? 197,000 with 30% damage reduction. That is insane. Now I will say, the main thing with The main thing with his plus an additional attack when performing a super attack. Plus an additional 50% of... Oh, I missed that part of his passive. 3 more key spheres. So he's just defensive. He's a defensive monster again. I was expecting around a 5 million attack set, and that's, I don't feel like that's too much to ask for. Okay, 2.2. Boy. Granted, he does have support on this rotation, but still, with 30% damage reduction, 3.6. His damage is lacking. Now, he does get an extra 88% attack when his not when his defense, but when his HP is under 88%, I think it is. Which isn't like the worst condition. It's just going to be like in these early parts where he's just not going to be hitting too hard. I was just so surprised at like how low that is. Also, I just realized like our HP is not that high. I was expecting it to be around like 600, like over 600k. Are a couple of these guys not on Gifted Warrior? I could have sworn that they all were. Yeah, he is. He is. Also, oh, I accidentally bumped the thing. Most of these guys don't have any of their links leveled. The only ones who really do are the GT guys, but that's just because like Grade 8 Power is like my main squad. I should have left the Vegeta, the Int Vegeta on rotation with him last time. Do I want? I kind of don't want. I know that this is like a him showcase. I just don't know, like, I don't want to break up this rotation, the GT rotation, essentially, because they work better together. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna off-rotate him. Just because, like, they activate the same amount of links, but very specifically just because the Int SSJ Vegeta gets most of his attack passive off of having another GT unit on the team. So we're just gonna do that. Also, it's a 90% showcase, not a 55%. So that's my... Oh, shoot. Okay, but yeah, literally everything is activated right now. And I think I'm pretty sure he guards with 6 or more key spheres, I'm pretty sure. What's his defense? 180k. Bro. Now, I will say, my only real issue right now that I'm seeing with him is he does hit he hits so light, dude. I was expecting with 180% attack, plus another 50% attack on Super, that he would be hitting hard before he got his 88%. I mean, 80%. Ooh. See, that's better. That's a lot better. But at the same time, we have to run him with a unit that's not super great. And by the time like this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the other Majin Vegeta, the tech one, gets an easy A, the Int one's probably just going to be outdated at that point, you know? No! I should have brought Sensu Beans. I wasn't expecting them to like lock us. Oh, that's not good. I didn't want to break up this rotation for a reason, dude. Okay, whatever. Whatever, man. I should have left Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on rotation, just to like, because I don't know what the next type is going to be. Like, if it's physical, that'll be really bad, but we'll see. But my other problem with the Vegeta, aside from him hitting pretty light, like, again, he's at 90%, and with all 7 links activated on a 200% team, he's hitting a 4.1. That's pretty light, dude. Okay, so he's S tier, that's not too bad. Let's just go like this. Just because, yeah, he's not getting his extra defense from, like, the 3 orbs, but I want this guy to be able to guard. Then we'll get this guy everything. But it's just his trunk condition, because here's the thing. He's at, like, almost 200k defense at 90%. But, like... Granted, he does get another 50%, so he jumps up, like, 2.2. You know, we've seen that already. But, like, 90%, that's just not, like, super good for the offensive numbers he's putting up. Like, if he was, like, actually putting up, like, around a 6 million attack stat, with 200k, then I'd be like, you know what, he's pretty good. He's pretty balanced. Like, I think he's good enough offensively for his, like, for how good he is defensively, you know, that sort of thing. But just with how light he hits, he needs that Trunks on the team to actually be a good unit. Like, I think he would just be a bad... He would be a bad unit, in my opinion. I just dropped my phone. That was not good. I think he would be a bad unit if there wasn't a Trunks on the team, which sucks, because he's on a couple teams that there isn't a good Trunks on. Like Super Saiyan 2, the only option you have there is the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, which well, actually, are the Super like Vegeta and Super Trunkses on Power Beyond Super Saiyan? I know that's not Super Saiyan 2, but I was just wondering. I should probably check that. But, like, there's just a couple teams he has, like, very specifically pure Saiyans, where he won't have a Trunks on the team, and there I just think he'll be bad. Well, he won't be bad, but he just won't hold up, like, in, like, the hardest content in the game. Like, we don't have it yet on Global, but, like, I've seen people playing the Red Zone. Yeah, he needs that 30% damage reduction for the Red Zone. And I just don't really think that we really have, like... Oh. Click, 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 click. There we go. And I just don't really think that we have a Trunks that can, like, hold up in the Red Zone. At least in my opinion, from what I've seen. Like, the best Trunks we have, I think, is the physical one that's on this team. I just don't think he's holding up in there, you know? Like, honestly, if you want my opinion, I think that they should have had the Goten and Trunks just be... This is just a whole rotation right now, dude. They should have just had the Goten and Trunks just be a Trunks. So then he could fit on the Vegeta family. And, like, I know he's already on, like, Gifted War... I mean, not on Gifted War, the Majin Buu Saga, so he already falls under that thing. But it's just so then we could have, like... Because I think if he had that... And I was talking about this in my summoning video, if he also had just an unconditional high chance to dodge, he would be pretty solid. He would be pretty solid with everything he has. I don't know if he'd be runnable in the Red Zone. My dog wants to go out. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, I don't know if that would make them runnable in the Red Zone, just because, like... I think they'd all around get, like, over 250% to their stats, with a high chance to dodge. I don't know, dude. I don't know if that would make them runnable. So I'm just not, like, what is this Trunks at? Like, he does greatly raise, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so he just raises for, 6 turns. With his high stats, that's pretty good. The only problem is, like, in the Red Zone, it seems like you need damage reduction in order to survive. Like, you can't just be... You have to have, like, stupidly high defense in order to not need damage reduction, essentially. And the Trunkses just don't have that. We just don't have that for our Trunks. Like, there are other good Trunkses, like, there's, like, the Future Saga one that just got his Easy A, and he's pretty solid. But, like, he's not on the Gifted Warriors, though, so he's not getting the full 200%. Which 170% is still really good. I just don't know if it's, like, good enough. Also, I was expecting this event to be slightly harder, just so that we could actually take some damage. But we're just not. Also, this Vegeta is already at 400. Over 400,000 defense. Let's go. I was hoping, like, by now we'd actually be, like, taking some damage. But we just haven't. Okay, look at him counter, baby. Let's go. Gosh, this Vegeta. Like, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, he is just putting... Why is his stats so... I guess he isn't, like... Does he get attack on his super that lasts a few turns? I don't remember. Maybe he does? Okay, here we go. We got... Oh. Oh. I kind of wanted to be under the 88% when I use the active skill. So I think we might not this rotation? Question mark? Oh, we need 6 orbs to get... It is 6 orbs for his other damage reduction, right? Because I am... Maybe I'm like overreacting, but I'm slightly scared of this guy. Yeah, we need 6 orbs. But we also need 6 orbs for this guy to guard. Yeah. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Okay. Okay. You know what? No. We got this, dude. Can we get 6 here in any way? No. Okay. We might be dead. I don't know how hard this Gogeta is gonna hit. The rest of the event's been... Okay, we're good. I was about to say, the rest of the event's been super easy so far. So I don't know if we're in any danger. This is not a good showcase. It's purely on the fact that this event is too easy. And we're just not taking any damage. Which I guess is like a good thing? But I don't know if that's just because the event's easy or if this team's too good. I don't think it's too good. Okay, we're taking a little bit. Anyways, there we go. Okay, Gogeta, lay into us a little bit. You could have laid into us a little bit harder than that. That's fine. That's whatever. I kind of want to use the Vegeta. I want to use this active skill. I never get to see this. Just because of how hard it is to get these active skills for how bad they are. Like, I love the animations, but they're just so weak. So let's go like this. And then, you know what, I'm just not gonna do too much for these other two, so then they can take some damage, you know? Oh, Vegeta's actually taking some damage. Why is he taking so much more damage than the Majin Vegeta? His defense is like 30k higher. Does this go... No, this Gogeta wouldn't be getting like stronger. I don't think he super attacked on the last rotation. Oh. Oh, he can dodge. Oh, he's super attacking that Vegeta. Oh, no. What? What? Bro? I wasn't expecting that. We're just gonna really quick go into like the legendary Vegeta event. We're probably gonna lose in there too, just because none of these characters are like stacking. But like, I feel like it gets harder faster, so then we can actually start taking damage. Also, my internet's being a little slow just because I'm currently uploading my let's just snag a couple of these boys. Trunks. Like all the possible Trunkses here are all the kid Trunkses to get the 200%, which I get. Like, it makes sense why they did that, but I can still be crusty about it. Oh yeah, I'm just uploading. Oh, that's a 90% one. Let's go. I'm uploading my no. Do not auto battle. My summons right now. So my internet might be struggling a little bit. That's why I started off in the event. I wasn't expecting to lose. Also, I think it's funny. Grade 8 Power is like my go-to team for everything just because I love it, and that's why like my the GT units on this are like the ones I've like link leveled. So now that they finally released one, like a Grade 8 Power like category stage, like an Infant Dragon Ball History, is when they release a unit who's not even on it. Which just doesn't make any sense, dude. Like, why? They usually release, like, the categories that you need for the missions are usually, like, tied to, like, the category of the unit that just released, but he's not on it. So it's just like, what the freak? 3.7, dude. He hits so light. Is his attack stat low? I didn't think it was. Boom. You don't take any. My only issue is, I think he should have the 30% damage reduction unconditionally, and then maybe having a Trunks could just do something smaller, like give him an additional 30% defense, you know? Like, it's still so, like, an additional 30% defense isn't, like, nothing. But it's not, like, such a difference that he's a bad unit without it, you know what I mean? Also, I'm kind of having the Vegeta up front in one just to get hit around a little bit. I was expecting a little bit more damage than that, but that's fine. I kind of forget how weak, like, the first, like, 2 stages of this are. I feel like this Vegeta gets very powerful very fast, though. Like, once you get to, like, Super Vegeta, he does perform pretty well against us. I was kind of expecting to one rotation him, though. That's fine. We're all good. Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't think we have it. I don't think we have it. I think we might be like 89%. Do we get it on Super or just at the start of turn? Attack and rally. Yeah, I don't. Did we? Oh, I think we did. I wasn't paying close enough attention. No. Also, I want mine on rotation, so screw off. Okay, yeah, you have attack. Okay, that's why you were attacking me. Let's just go like DS, and then like Layas, and then like Layas. But like, if he did unconditionally have the 30% damage reduction, I would be perfectly fine. Ooh. Okay. He doesn't really have, like, most of his links active, but he does have support on the rotation, so that's not that good offensively, you know? Like, he's a brand spanking new unit, and that's, like, kind of his best right there. Well, not really, like, his best right there offensively. But, like, it's not gonna get too much higher when we put the other Majin Vegeta next to him, you know? God. They were so close. I feel like they were so close at this unit. I wouldn't be, like, as, like, about it if the Goten and Trunks that they released with him were just a little bit better, you know? Like, high chance of dodge unconditionally. Probably, like, if they, I think he's only, like, a Ki plus 2, 30% support. Either that or Ki plus 3, 30%. But if he was, like, a Ki plus 3, 40%, like, that'd be nice. Like, I know that's only a 10% difference, but, like, I feel like you can feel that, you know? Ooh. Okay, let's go. He has, oh, he's missing one link. That's fine. This is going to be his best rotation, essentially. No, I just healed over it. I think it's at the start of turn, so I don't know if it matters. If he has a drastic decrease in power, then we'll know. Vegeta, what you put? 6.3. That's not... You know what, that's actually pretty good. I was expecting it to be slightly lower than, like... I was expecting, like, a 5.5 or something, not a 6.3, dude. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll do these two link up together. Not terribly, it's just mostly the key. So let's just not, I guess. See, that's kind of always been like my issue with like Majin Vegeta units, is they kind of like link up weird with other Vegeta units. Like, granted, Vegeta units kind of link up weird with other Vegeta units. Like, sometimes they're a perfect match for each other. Other times they're like wildly all over the place. Like, I feel like Goku's are very consistent, because you can always rely on, like, say, like, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, or Shattering the Limit, Super Saiyan, and a lot of the time All in the Family, like, those kinds of links. Like, they're usually on, like, a Goku unit like that. But, like, I feel like with Vegeta, he has, like, Prodigies, Royal Lineage, and I think he has, like, another link that's, like, more geared towards, like, Vegeta's, usually. They're a little weird, I feel. And now my dog wants me let back into the room after just being let out. Hello, dog. You make recording so much harder, but I love you. That's why I put up with it. Oh, but we're too high on HP. Let's go like this. Okay, that did not fall remotely close to how I needed it to. Like this. Nani? Did we just take 30,000? That'd be 36,000. What kind of bull crap was that right there, dude? We take 30,000. Oh, we do get an additional 50% attack. I mean, defense. And he raises defense, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But how did he do that much? Because we would have been like near 200k defense with 30% damage reduction. How did he do that much to us? Get him, Vegeta. One of the many Vegetas. Yo, let's go. That's like the highest text that I've ever gotten him. Let's go. But yeah, honestly, I guess like after using him, I'm kind of underwhelmed. Like, I read his information, and I was like, he's gonna be pretty good. Like, I think you see a unit that has like 180, I was about to say 180,000, 180% to attack, an additional 50% to that attack, and you're like, he's gonna hit hard. And with everything he's got going on, he's also gonna defend pretty well. But yeah, he's at 180k. Well, I guess I did have our defense lowered the last turn, I think, from the previous attack. Also, whoop. Oh, let's go. Oh, I forgot we sacrificed HP with that. Oh, right. Because of how active skills work, it activated his super attack buffs. Alright. Let's just go like this. I'm kind of curious if we can just kill him here. Oh, with a Dokkan attack, I think we might be able to kill him here. That's actually so nice. I didn't even think about, like, the fact that that would happen. Okay, see at 5.6? Like, he's just... This is going to be a guaranteed crit, but it also sacrificed 18% of our HP. Granted, that's also nice because if you're, like, at more full health... Well, no, because it doesn't activate mid-turn, I think. I don't know. Vegeta's definitely good. I just think, like, compared to, like, an android on, like, with similar dupe levels to him, they're not going to be as good. Granted, he can be used in more situations. His only, like, requirement, I guess, is that he needs a Trunks on rotation. I mean, not on rotation, on team. That's really it. Outside of that, if you can have that, he's gonna perform really well. Because I do think that, like, our last, like, defense, like, when we got hit hard, was just because I think we had our defense lowered. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm expecting us to get hit pretty hard here. Just because, again, a big problem with this team I'm looking at is, like, the only real stacker that we have is the Xeno Vegeta. That's all we've really got. So, it's not gonna look too well. Like, I think this is kind of confirmed for me that, like, this Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta at least, ain't gonna do too hot in the red zone either. Like, I know, like, the whole meme right now is like, well, no unit really does well in the red zone. But, like, I mean, there are some units who perform better than others. So, okay. Let's just go like that. And let's just go... Okay, we're gonna get 5, so that's not really gonna do us much good. We might just be dead here. But we're just gonna go till we die, pretty much. But yeah, Vegeta, I'm slightly underwhelmed by him. 6.3 is good attack stat. But it just comes at us needing to use a unit who's not that good with him, really. And support on the rotation, and being under 88% HP, which isn't hard, but it's just an extra caveat, you know? So I don't know. I was really excited because I read his information. He seems a lot better on paper than he is in practice. Granted, this Vegeta getting like that extra 20% damage reduction, he's essentially invincible at that point, I feel. Yeah, you link up a bit better. Like, with this 50% damage reduction, he's just not gonna be taking damage, dude. At all. Like, maybe, like, a super attack would hurt him a little bit here. Just because he does have type advantage. And the super attack from the next Vegeta would probably hurt him pretty bad, too. Let's see. Yep. Oh, but we lived it, though. And yeah, a super attack from the next Vegeta would obviously hurt just because of how much he lowers defense. That's why, like, the only units that can really take his Evolution Blue's super attack are literally just units who stack. That's it. Those are the only people who can take it, pretty much. So, he's good defensively with a Trunks. Because if you have to get the 6 orbs to get that extra 20% damage reduction, it's not super good. He'll be getting hit pretty hard with only 20% damage reduction. I know you might be saying, like, well, there isn't, like, that big of a difference between, like, 20 and 30. But from what I've noticed is, like, almost every point of damage reduction helps a lot. Like, that Goku, the transforming one, he only gets, like, a little bit per, and a little bit of higher defense because of his super attacking and stats. But, like, it makes a difference. That 10% is a difference when it comes to damage reduction. That's why, like, most, like, good units only have, like, 30. Like, you see, like, the LR fusions, they only have, like, 30% damage reduction total. And it's such a, like, a decent amount that they had to just straight up remove it from Vegito. Like, if SCR Vegito also had the damage reduction, dude, would he be, like, the best unit in the game outside of, like, the Year 7 LRs? He might be, because his only flaw is he can get hit hard. But if he has that extra 30% damage reduction, he might just not, you know? Okay, and we're gonna... Okay, there's no difference in links there. We're just gonna whip this out right now. I know how to be rid of you for now. I'll keep you from coming back this time by blowing you to dust. Farewell, Bulma. Trunks. Blah. I will say, I'm actually not the biggest fan of the explosion part itself of that animation, which will sound like heresy to some people, but the explosion in the anime is just so much better. You know, just like the lighting, the way it like slowly stretches out and consumes like the landscape, and you can see like eating up like the rocks and everything. Like it's so good. It's so good in the anime. But everything up to that point I think is great. We're at 1 HP. I was literally about to say, like, I guess this is like Vegeta's, like, test, I guess, of, like, how well he'll do. But then I was like, he's at 1 HP. We could have the best defense in the game and he'd still die here. Alright, let's go, let's go. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, now we're just dead. No one on this team would survive this. Okay. That's... I feel like this is going to be a bit of a bad showcase for him just because we lost the 2 events. But in this case, it was really only because we didn't have, like, bring any items at all that I wanted to use. And we just didn't have any stackers. Like, no one's surviving that Vegeta's attack without having stacked beforehand. And in the Infinite Dragon Ball history, I kind of just underestimated the Gogeta. And it wasn't even Majin Vegeta that got us killed. So, I think he's definitely one of the best TURs in the game. With the asterisk of you need Trunks. If you don't have Trunks on the team, he'll still defend well, just based on all the extra defense he gets on his, like, super attack. Like, again, he goes up to, like, we saw it, like, his raw number there after from the super attack buff itself, like, on a super attack buff in his passive, he jumped up to 270,000. That is a lot. And that's not even countering in, like, when he supers, like, his super attack effect itself is also raising defense, so he'd probably be over 300k defense. That's good. And so if you can get off the 20%, he will probably be defending pretty good after super attacking. He'll defend okay pre-super attack, but he'll defend really well after super attack. But he's not like an exceptional unit without the Trunks. With the Trunks, I think he's like easily like a top 5. Like I would probably put, I don't have like too much experience with these units, but like I would probably put Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the androids above him. I've heard that the Ginyu's really good. I haven't watched anything really about the Ginyu just because I just kind of don't care that much about Ginyu, so I just haven't watched anything about him. So he might be better than him, he might be worse than him, I'm not entirely sure. But is there anyone else who I would put above this Vegeta? I don't think so. Again, he's just defensively viable. And I think having like a defensively viable unit is just so important. Like if he can have the full 50% damage reduction, he's a slot 1 unit who performs really well in slot 1. And there is not a lot of that. Like that's always like what I look for. Like if they can be like good slot 1 turn 1, then I rate them so much higher than like if they're good slot 1 after super attacking, you know? Because that means that they just got like pounded by all the attacks before they could super attack, you know? So that's why I rate like units like Ultimate Gohan so high, just because he stands up turn 1 slot 1, whereas a lot of units just don't. So I think that's where a lot of value for this Vegeta comes from, is you have a Trunks on the team, even just that alone, he'll hold up pretty well in slot 1, but if you can get those 6 orbs, whew, he would be nasty, dude. He'll be, again, he'll pretty much just be invincible. Like, I think only units like the Evolution Blue Vegeta, who greatly lower defense, would really be able to hurt him with 50% damage reduction. And before he super attacks, almost 200k defense. And then post that, over 300k. So, he's good. I was just slightly underwhelmed. I thought he would be a little bit better than he was. His defense is about what I thought it would be. It's just mostly his offense is really lacking. It's so lacking, dude. Which isn't like the biggest deal. Okay, it wouldn't be the biggest deal if you had the 30% unconditionally. I think that's the caveat. If you had the 30% unconditionally, I would probably put him above the Goku. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I mean. He might be the best, in my eyes, he'd probably be the best TUR if unconditionally he got the 30% damage reduction, and then say, like, the Trunks intro animation gave him, like, 30% defense or something, like, which, again, doesn't sound like a lot, but you'd feel the difference with 30% damage reduction. I mean, not 30% damage reduction, but the extra 30% defense. But it's just that caveat, is that he just needs a Trunks. And, like, that physical Trunks is probably that one, and then the Tech Future Saga one are the two best Trunks that we have, really, that, like, fit well on most of his teams. Like, we have the Future Gohan and Trunks who would activate his stuff, but I don't think they're on Gifted Warriors. I don't think they're really on any of his other teams, so I don't know if they really match up at all. Yeah, they're not on Gifted Warriors, Vegeta Family, or Majin Buu Saga. I don't even know why I had to think about that. So they're not even on any of, like, the teams he leads. I just don't think they're really on any of his teams in general. So yeah. With that being said, I think he's a top 5 unit bare minimum, but he would be number 1 in my eyes. He would be number 1 in my eyes if he had the 30% damage reduction unconditionally. Yeah, I think that's really all I need to say. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.